live look at NRG Stadium, opened in 2002 here in Houston. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake, Milroe. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting
pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Here we go, set. Look at 19.
Third and short, it's Milroe. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Their opening drive continues. First and 10 now from the 39. Throwing off the play fake here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Ready. Dragon 6. Ready.
Second and 10. Milroe to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun now for Milroe. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
19 sight.
First down throw here from Milroe. Flush down out to his left. And they score! It's a Minnesota touchdown! The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
That one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And there's the shot, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, gone. Completed over the middle. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Goff off the play action. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a real interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Jack Fox.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Still finding room past the 45. Hits the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Nixon now to return it. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Monroe to throw. throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Ready?
Second down run by Pacheco. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Milrow throwing on third down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Still going inside the 35. He could do it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Texans 7. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Goff. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended
Trying to
for
find Justin Jefferson. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second
Kate,
and
I think
10
that's a
at
little
the
taster, a
30-yard
little
line.
entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here they come. This is third and 5.
Here goes tonight. White 20. Turbo,
Shotgun snap here to Goff. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
White 20.
Gonna throw again. Goff. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Dot. Read our key. Right foot. 76. Come on. 76. 76. Super. What's that?
Now gone. Trying for a touchdown here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
We're good. We're good. What's that?
They'll go for it. Goff. He finds it beyond the marker. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw from Goff. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Texans, first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans in need of some points before the break. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
We go to the go 12, go 180. Turbos up.
Play action here with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Second and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here.
We go to the
Trying again, following the sack. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Whirling. Turbos up.
On 3rd and goal, Goff escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee, either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
Back to throw it. He put some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180.
Off to the air now. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Tiger.
Goff on 1st and 10. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Check it down to Taylor. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Goff. And oh, he got it! Interception! Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the second half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, 7 to go. It's Pacheco again. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Headed out right. He's going deep down this side. That's complete inside the 35. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
Now from back at the 7, here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, Milrow. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 10.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Returning it from the 4. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A lot of mess on the move here. To the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans make it an 18-point game.
35. Texans 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
The tackle made at the
You know, that's a good
36-yard
run right
line.
there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Back to Pacheco here on second. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down
You know,
behind
that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Buckers. This is out at least a few yards behind the line.
I'll tell you, Kate, I'm not against a run in that situation. Many times that defense is playing pass on second and long, but this front, well, they were prepared, and they pulled the trigger and make a stop.
Check down complete to Pacheco. Dukes out a one stop. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Gain of 25 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down, the Vikings.
70 Timberwolf. Cougar Knight, go.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back. 70 Timberwolf.
Running behind center with White. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
And goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, it's a push with the tight end. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
42. Texans 17.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30.
The Texans
And he
take
manages
over
the
first and
35 before they can
at
stop
their
him.
own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
It's a loss of
His
1.
goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
We go, Todd! What's that?
Mara gets it on the draw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Todd! Black 20! What's that?
On first down, it's Goff. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's a bootleg for him. Hits his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
12! What's that?
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
We go, Todd! 5! 180!
Again, Goff. A bit of desperation on his deep shot. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
White 20! Super! 11! Ric Flair! What's that?
Throwing again, it's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.